Welcome to Study Time, a televised home learning program produced by Rwanda Education Board.
Hello students, welcome to TV learning programs. I'm Julius as usual, and today I'm learning with the senior 5 students entrepreneurship. And today's new unit, we are beginning on a new unit, Unit 6, which is technology in business operations. Technology in business operations. So, what do I want you to know at the end of this lesson? By the end of this lesson, I want you to be able to know how technology is applied in the business, how a business can apply technology, because we are seeing technology in business operations. How can a business, how do businesses apply the use of technology? How do they use technology? So, what is technology? We all know this term. It's not a new terminology. It's something that we use every day. It's something that we know. It's something that our leaders in the country always tell us, technology, using technology, advancement in technology. So what is technology? If we talk about technology, what do you understand? So technology, it is the application of knowledge, skills, tools, techniques, and machines to serve a purpose. So when we talk about technology, we don't limit ourselves to use of machines only, to the use of machines only. So it involves use of new skills, new techniques, tools, equipment to serve a purpose, so to simplify a task, So we don't limit ourselves to the use of machines, so you can develop any new technique, any new way of doing something or performing a task in a way that is very simplified. That will be the technology. When you apply it, you apply scientific knowledge, skills, tools, machines to serve a purpose or to simplify a task. So that is what we mean by technology. So let us see now, in what ways can a business apply technology? How does a business use or apply technology? In which areas? One, we have the business may apply technology in communication, to communicate with its customers. How? Using the phones. We have technological devices like phones, computers, those are technological devices. Cameras, those are technological devices or technological tools. So, a business, how can it apply technology in communicating with its customers? Like use of phones, the emails, the websites, and the whatever. Those ones can be used, can be communication channels, technological communication channels, and the business can use them to communicate with its customers. Then we have, and these days, we have these WhatsApp groups and whatever. That one can also be used by the business to trap or to follow up its customers, to communicate and get feedback from its customers. Then we have, it can also use technology to market goods and services. This is very important. We have the websites. So a website, that is a collection of web pages. So these websites, the business can design its website and it portrays information to the customers. It can design the website, it puts the services it renders, the products it gives, the products it sells, everything, the prices, even its location. And in this case, you can go and visit it and know what is available. Through social media, the Facebook, the WhatsApp, all those ones are the social media. They can be used to advertise, to market the business goods and services. Then it can also use technology to maintain security in the business. How? There's what you call CCTV cameras. CCTV cameras. There's what you call closed circuit television. The closed circuit television. The closed circuit televisions. TVs. Closed circuit television. So, what are closed circuit televisions? These ones, they use signals. The videos here are not conveyed to the public, are only accessed by authorized users. So I have some example or a diagram of a CCTV camera. You can check. That one is a CCTV camera. We have that one also. It is a CCTV camera. You can check. We have that one also. It is a CCTV camera. You can look at it. They can be used to maintain the security of the business. Maintain the security of the business. That is technology, using the CCTV cameras to maintain the security of the business. Then you can also check. You can use technology in making payments for goods, e.g., via mobile money, mobile banking. That is technology. You apply cashless transactions. I think you have read, you always hear, or you have always heard that you have to cut out, or we have to practice cashless transactions, which even helps to control the COVID-19. Cashless transactions. You apply technology using mobile money, using mobile banking, making payments. Then we have, you can use technology, to calculate too much money. E.g., in banks, they have a machine that does this, that counts money. So that is technology, creating a way how you can simplify a task, finding a new technique, using a machine, using a tool, using an equipment, thinking of some new idea, new way, new technique of doing something in a very simplified manner. So that is technology. As we shall see, some of these technological devices or machines that may be used by the business to simplify or serve different purposes. Then from there, I want us to look at factors considered when choosing appropriate technology. Factors considered when choosing appropriate technology. So these factors considered when choosing appropriate technology. One, we have social. This is the first factor. Social. What do we mean now with this? So the technology should have social benefits. It should benefit the society in terms of job creation, as well as not harming the society, like having negative effects like social costs, e.g. pollution. So with appropriate technology, that is a type of technology that fits the existing conditions within the society. It fits the existing conditions, the skills, the local people can easily adapt it and use it. So that is appropriate technology. So the factors that here you consider, one, we have social, whereby the technology should have social benefits. Like in terms of job creation, it should not have social costs like pollution, because pollution is very dangerous. It's not good to the society. It is not good to the society. Then we have health. The health of workers. The health of workers. The health of workers. We have health. The health of. We have health. So the second factor, being health, the technology should put into consideration the health of users. The health of users and to the entire population. That means if that technology will, instead of use of technological devices, will they harm the health of the users? Do we have the negative effects that will come to the health of the users, people using it? So it should not harm, it should not have a negative effect to the health of the users and the entire society, So health should also be put into consideration. With this technique, if it involves use of some technological devices, will it impact the health of the users negatively? So it shouldn't. Then we have technological. We have technological, which is our next factor that we should talk about. Technological. We have technological. So what does this one mean with technological? So with technological, the type of technology that should be chosen here should be easy to learn and adopt. Should be easy to learn and adapt. Technological. Technological. So the type of technology to be used here should be easy to learn and adopt. So what does it mean? It should accommodate the skills. It should accommodate the skills. The skills available. It should fit the existing conditions, because when you talk about appropriate technology, that is a type of technology that fits the existing conditions, that matches with the existing conditions, with the skills. Those conditions may be the skills of people available within the country, within a given society. So with technological, it should be easy to learn and adopt, meaning that it should accommodate the skills within the country. That is, it shouldn't be too advanced. Appropriate technology shouldn't be too advanced and shouldn't be too traditional. It lies there. Then we have economic. Our next factor that you should consider, we have economic. Economic. So with this one, economic, the technology chosen should be able to yield profits for the business and efficient to use available resources to produce more output. So it should be efficient, it should be economic. In this being economic, the type of technology or the appropriate technology that you intend to choose here should generate returns. It should be efficient in that it can use the available resources, then we get more output, something efficient, using minimal resources or less resources to have more output. So that is economic. Then we have financial. The technology chosen should be affordable. Should be affordable, not too expensive to the company, and should generate returns from capital invested. So those are some of the factors that we will base on in choosing the appropriate technology to use in the business: social, health, technological, economic, financial. Then I want us to look at methods of technology used in production. Types of technology used in production. These are approaches. Now, one, we have capital-intensive technology. We shall talk about labor-intensive technology, and we shall talk about intermediate technology. So now we are beginning with capital-intensive technology or labor-saving technology. So capital-intensive technology or labor-saving technology. So this one is a production approach or production method that uses more machines. It concentrates, it employs more machines, it uses more machines or capital than labor. It uses more machines or capital than labor or human resources than labor. So in this case, with capital-intensive technology, here, this method of production or this technological production approach, it uses more machines, it employs more machines or capital than labor, than human resources, than human resources. So what does this one mean? The two are involved, but we are looking at the proportion in which the two are employed. In this case, more machines are employed than human resources, because machines may need people to operate them. But in this case, there are few human resources, more machines are working. So now, what are the advantages? What are the good things that come with this method of production? Advantages of capital-intensive technology. One, there is production of high-quality products which compete on the market. So by use of machines, when it comes to advantages of capital-intensive technology, by use of machines, it will lead to the production of high-quality products, of which, you know, if you produce high-quality products, they are able to compete both national and on international markets, and therefore generate or fetch high prices. So there is production of high-quality products which compete on the market. Then we can talk about there is mass production. Mass production, that is more quantity of goods and services are produced due to the use of machines. You all know that machines may operate for long hours than human beings. Human beings, you may work for 6 hours, you're already tired. But with the machine, once you set it, it may work for many hours. And therefore, the more hours worked, the more production. That's why there is mass production due to use of machines compared to use of labor. Compared to use of labor. It saves time and increases efficiency. It saves time and increases labor productivity. So someone using a machine will work very fast. The task given will be accomplished very fast, very quickly, very fast. So in this case, it saves time and increases labor productivity. So when it saves time, that is very important when it comes to production. It increases the exploitation of idle resources. When you say idle resources, exploitation of idle resources. When resources are not fully exploited, these are resources that are there not being put under production. They are idle, not being used, they are just there. So those are idle resources. So this limits development. If resources are not fully exploited, are not fully put under production, this limits development. It leads to underdevelopment. Underdevelopment, a state of underutilizing natural resources within a country. So with capital-intensive technology, it will lead to exploitation of idle resources, which will lead to economic growth in the country. So a country that adopts the use of capital-intensive technology, this stimulates economic growth and development. It stimulates economic growth and development. When all resources are fully maximized, that will increase the volume of goods and services produced, leading to development. Leading to development. Then we have another point. It reduces labor unrest. So labor unrest. So when we say labor unrest, so labor is associated with strikes and riots. Strikes and riots, which are sometimes destructive. But use of machines may not strike, but labor or human beings, they may make a strike, they destroy your business, they destroy grasses, they destroy what? They steal, they do what? So with the use of capital-intensive technology or use of machines, that reduces labor unrest like strikes and riots, which are sometimes destructive. So use of capital-intensive technology is very important. It reduces the size of wage bill. When you say wage bill, remember, if we have many workers, they must be paid. The salaries and wages, they must be paid. So the size of wage bill, when you adopt capital-intensive technology or use of machines, the size of wage bill reduces or goes down. And other labor-related costs like pension, what we call fringe benefits. We have some fringe benefits that are provided to labor, like housing, transport allowances, we have insurance allowances. All those ones are costs that are related to labor. So when there is use of machines, you're not to give, with a machine, you're not to give it pension. Pension, the amount of money that you are given at the retirement age or when you retire, pension. So with the use of machines, it reduces the wage bill and other related costs like pension. It is applicable when you use machines, capital-intensive technology. It is applicable where labor is scarce and not where labor is scarce and applicable like in mining. Where labor is scarce and not applicable like in mining. So there are some heavy duties, heavy tasks, risky tasks, where labor may not participate, but machines perform that well. So we have, you can see we have, with capital-intensive technology, we have that diagram, which shows a tractor plowing some land. So I said, we talked about that here there is mass production. So when you compare that, you can see the size of land that has been plowed or dug by that tractor. One drive of it that is taking it, so you can see it can work, it can plow a big size of land than human resources because it may not get tired in the shortest possible time. So that is, you can see capital-intensive technology that we are talking about. You can even look at that gas cooker that we have. It simplifies the task. Remember what we talked about, what technology means. Application of knowledge, skills, techniques, machines to serve a purpose or to simplify a task. Now, that gas cooker, if you're operating, if you have a hotel, if you have a restaurant, and you happen to have this, here you will be able to meet the demands of your customers in the shortest time. Because if you are preparing like tea, it will get ready within a short time. So anything that you are going to prepare using this gas cooker, it will do it in the shortest time, rather than using the charcoal stove, rather than using firewood. That may delay, but with this, it will simplify it very fast. So and that is technology, use of machines, techniques, tools, equipments to simplify or to serve a purpose. Then we have other equipments like this washing machine that we have there. For example, if you look at that washing machine, you are having this dry cleaning business. The laundry, you clean, you wash clothes for people, then they pay you money. So in this case, you may not using hands. I want you to compare two people. One using hands and the one using that machine. The one using that machine. So the one using machine here, it will do it perfectly or very well. You have to know that. It will do it perfectly and very well, compared to one using hands. So if you are using hands, you will get tired very fast. But the one using that machine will put there many clothes, and then they will be washed or cleaned within a short time. So when it comes now to who will make more money, the one using machine will make more money, and we have many customers because the work is done well, very fast. He meets the demand, the time frame given out by his or her customers, compared to the one using hands. So technology being the application of knowledge, skills, tools, machines, equipment to serve a purpose, it is really very important. So you can check that technological device that we have. You can check this. We have already mentioned that how a business can apply technology in keeping the security of the business. The CCTV cameras, where I said it is closed circuit television, whereby these ones, they may be monitored by authorized users, the authorized people, whereby the videos there, they may not be shared public, may not be shared by the public, may not be accessed by the public, but by authorized people to maintain security. So the business can apply this to maintain the security of its assets. You can also check that one. As I showed you, it is also a CCTV camera, closed circuit television. Why it is a closed circuit TV? It's that the information there is not accessed by everyone or by the public. It is accessed by authorized people or users. We have also that one you can check. It is also CCTV camera. Then we have this one. If you're operating, if you have a restaurant or a hotel, microwave for heating or warming food. Someone has come, he or she needs samsa, so you need to warm it. You will not take it on a charcoal stove, no. You just put it there. So you can check. We have this microwave. You can check, you can see it. So it will do it very fast. And here, this will attract many customers, because if someone buys a chapati and you heat it, you warm it, then that will really, or she will go when he's very happy, and tomorrow he will come back with another person. So that one you can see that is technology now. Instead of first, burning charcoal such that you heat it, then you use that technological device. So we have this one now. The machine used in banks to count money, large sums of money. So you can check. It does it very fast. If you have like 1 million using hands, it may be very hard, and even you may surely do it wrongly. So in this case, when you use that one, then it will simplify the task. It will do it very fast. Then we have the ATM machine of the bank, whereby you just press your ATM card. You can check where you place it, then placing it there. Then you press on the amount of money that you have, that you want, with the password, whatever, then you get the money very fast. It counts. That is technology. It simplifies the tasks. Like banking businesses, banks can uses this to make payments to people. Then, before I wind up the lesson, learners, I have some questions that I want you to work out. Question 1, why would you advise an entrepreneur to use capital-intensive technology? Question 2, as you write, describe the factors you would base on while choosing the type of technology. Number 3, you intend to start up a restaurant in your home area. Show ways how you would apply technology in your restaurant. So those are 3 questions which I want you to work out basing on the information, on the knowledge, or on our lesson that we have shared. So I expect you to come up with the right answers, with the right solutions to those questions. Thank you very much for watching and listening. We meet next time. Bye-bye.